everybody, it's Honest John again. Now, I might disagree with Donald Trump's stance toward immigration, but I don't hold the INS responsible for it. Just as I don't blame the military when our government decides to go to war. Yes, it pains me to see law-abiding, hard-working immigrants deported, even if they are undocumented, especially when families are being broken up. The INS is following their orders, of course. But recently I saw a video of some Border Patrol agents destroying water supplies that have been set out by people in an area where immigrants have to cross a long stretch of wasteland in very hot weather. Now, leaving water out is not an enticement or an inducement to get people to cross the border. It's simply an attempt to save lives. If the agents had decided to stake out that area, I could not have found fault with that. But dumping out the water, that's vindictive and sadistic, and it might cause some people to die out there in the wilderness. Although it would never hold up in court, it is kind of attempted murder. And the agents were laughing and joking as they poured the water out with a kind of sadistic glee. I have no problem with immigration agents doing their job to the best of their ability. But a lot of people do die out there in the desert. And the INS should not be placing people's lives at risk unnecessarily. But that's not the only problem the INS is having. They have also, on occasion, been detaining and even deporting American citizens. You see, the databases that the INS uses to check on people's citizenship are not tremendously accurate. And the INS knows that. One American citizen was held in ICE custody for 1,273 days. This is an American citizen. Another was kept in custody for several days after his son came to the INS offices and showed them the man's American passport. They just simply refused to look at it. There was one immigration court judge who refused to release a woman even when her husband showed the court her passport. There have even been cases where American citizens were arrested, proved their citizenship, and then were arrested again because the INS didn't bother to update their database. And even when the databases do show that someone is a citizen, ICE agents have been known to ignore it. In one case, a judge ordered a citizen released and ICE ignored the order. One audit found that there's a database called the Central Index System had tagged 52,000 U.S. citizens and legal residents as deportable. Now, these problems aren't new. They were present during the Obama administration and the Bush administration. So ICE knows that there are problems with their database. So this isn't about Donald Trump. But he has unleashed ICE like no other president. And if that's his policy, that's his policy. But it's their responsibility to make sure that they keep their databases updated and conduct thorough investigations of citizenship claims. And to behave professionally and not and not abuse the detainees that are in their custody. Now, it's natural for American citizens like me to think ICE is not my problem. But if your name comes up in a database because it's similar to somebody else's name, it will be. Thanks for listening. Hey, thanks for watching my videos. And I want you to keep on doing that. Just not on YouTube. If you look down in the description box, you're going to see 2 new links there. One is to my Patreon page, the other one is to a site called Top Buzz. Now on Top Buzz, they're letting me monetize my video and they're not even ads on them. So I'd like you to get in the habit of watching my videos there. Or you can go to my Patreon page, and if you want to become a supporter, that would be great. If you don't, you can still watch my videos there. But for me, YouTube is no longer worth bothering with. It's just a launching pad that I use to put my videos other places on the net. So I do want you to keep on watching my videos, but not on YouTube.